The pandemic increased the number of Americans going to bed hungry.
But one of those groups experiencing food insecurity is one you might not think about: college students. Taking an in-depth look, researchers found more than 1 in 3 college students don't have enough to eat. Nearly 70% of college students who are potentially eligible for SNAP benefits for food do not receive them. Researchers say many students don't realize they're eligible, or they feel others need the help more than they do, or they don't know how to apply, or they don't even know that campus support systems are available to them. And those support systems do exist at some Central Texas big universities.
And Nabil Ramana shows us how they're coping with the impacts of inflation.
It can be hard to tell.
They were just eating 1 meal a day.
Which students are facing food insecurity at St. Edward's University.
There's very little good data about food insecurity on college campuses.
But Liza Manharaz with St. Edward's says when there's nothing in the fridge, she's there to help. St. Edward's tells us there are about 700 students that they've identified who face food insecurity. That's why they've set up a food pantry and clothes closet to help.
This was fully stocked as of the very beginning of December, and as you can see, it's being well utilized.
Manharaz says many of the students are from overseas.
There are definitely costs to a university education that are not included in that tuition.
Over at Texas State, they've seen more students stopping by their food pantries too.
We are noticing about an average of about 100 participants per week.
Dr. Leslie Biediger-Friedman with Texas State says in 2017, the university did an assessment to paint a better picture of the problem.
We were able to measure that more than 40% of Texas State students during that time were experiencing some level of food insecurity.
That led to Bobcat Bounty, the food pantry program. Pandemic relief has helped, broadening qualifications to allow more college students to be eligible for SNAP benefits.
However, as we start to see expiration dates coming for those policies, it is something we might want to pay attention to.
But for now, Texas State and St. Edward's will continue to help in any way they can. Nabil Ramadna, KXAN News.
And over the last year, St. Edward's also piloted a food rescue program. Recently, the school received a $10,000 grant from the Central Texas Food Bank. The money will go towards restocking that food pantry, but also paying 2 interns to help students who are facing food insecurity.